I'm just getting the focus right. Should I introduce the video?
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
Hey friends, it's Alex and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my lovely fiancé,
Hello.
Jez,
Hello.
is choosing my September TBR.
I am indeed, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Very exciting.
Okay, yes.
Been wanting to do this for a while. So I'm going to get you to choose 6 books for me.
Okay.
One of them I'm going to get you to choose out of 3 options because I have a reason that I will explain in a second.
Okay.
And then the rest, what I think I'll do is I'll tell you all the genre categories I have. And then you can like pick what category you want to go for the next book you're picking, if that makes sense. And then I'll show you all the unread books I have in that category.
Okay.
I think it's easier than showing you all the unread books I have all together in one go, because that would take ages.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
So first of all, the one where I want you to pick out 3 specific books, and I will tell you why. Right. So these are the 3 books I wanted to pick between. So we've got The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, we've got Before They Are Hanged by Joe Abercrombie, and we have The Garden of Empire by J.T. Greathouse. So this is the sequel to the fantasy book I just finished reading that I really enjoyed. This is the sequel to another fantasy book that I really enjoyed. It's also, I'm doing a read along for this series and I'm very, very behind, so I need to catch up.
Okay.
And then this is also the sequel to a fantasy book I really enjoyed, but I read the first book like 4 years ago and I still haven't carried on with the series, so I really need to carry on. So all 3 of these, for their own reasons, I would like to read soon. So
Right, yeah.
which one are you thinking out of these 3?
Let's see. I've got good reasons why you need to read them soon, but I'm going to go with this one.
Before They
Are Hanged. I've picked.
I was slightly hoping you'd pick that one.
Because I could tell by your eyes you wanted to read that one the most. I could just tell. Especially since it was recently you read the last one.
Yeah, I read it in like January or February.
Yeah,
I think.
so it should be fairly fresh in your memory then. So
but yeah, I want to carry on with this one just so I can try and catch up on this read along and then be properly participating again, because I had every good intention and then we moved.
Yes, you
and
did,
that threw
you
a
did.
bit of a spanner in the works.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm reading this in September. So now we're up to the last 5 books that is almost free reign. So I am going to put some limitations on, mainly with fantasy, just because I am reading a very long, dense fantasy book in September now, and I don't want to start any more epic fantasy series. So I'm probably not going to let you choose, I don't know, for example, Malice, because that's the first book in a 4-book series.
Yeah.
I won't give you that option just because I don't want to start another series. I'm already in the middle of 3.
Okay.
So we have contemporary, fantasy, sci-fi, and then I have a tiny horror section and mystery.
Okay.
Where would you like to start?
Let's start with sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so my sci-fi shelves are here. So those are your options. So I'll let you get in and select one.
So all these ones sticking out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the green rising on the shelf as well, that is also an option, that's why it's there.
Okay. Let's have a look then. I think it's going to be this one.
Why that one?
I seem to remember this. You bought this recently.
I did.
In Manchester, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember the guy in the shop really recommended it to you well. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's picked Finna by Nino Cipri, which is very short. I did try starting it recently, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
And it's not that I didn't like it, but it was very wordy for what I wanted at that moment. But I have been wanting to get back to it. So Finna is now on the TBR.
What's your sci-fi pick?
You are allowed to go back to a genre if you want, or you can
Yeah.
pick one from each genre.
Well, I know my next one already.
What's your next one?
It's going to be horror.
I bloody knew you'd pick horror at some point. Right, horror's
Absolutely.
behind you as well, so I need to get in again
Yeah.
for a second. A lot of the horror books I have on my shelves I keep saving for Halloween and then never reading them at Halloween. So this will be good, I'll actually read one of them finally. So these are your options.
Oh.
So we have Hold Back the Tide by Melinda Salisbury, Wilder Girls by Rory Power, Alice by Christina Henry, Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant, and Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield.
Right, so
one of these 5.
I think it will be... I'm going to go this one, Our Wives Under the Sea.
Why that one?
The title just sounds really intriguing to me.
Is that the only reason?
That's pretty much it, to be
I
honest.
got this on the same day that I got Finna.
Okay, that does sound like it'd be... Yeah, why, but I swear I do not remember you buying that book at all. I just thought that the name sounds really intriguing. And,
Fair enough.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, so that's horror. That leaves us with contemporary, mystery and fantasy.
Yeah,
Where would you
okay.
like to go next?
Let's go to mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my stack of mystery. I have some Agatha Christie's. So I have The Man in the Brown Suit, Why Didn't They Ask Evans, Endless Night. I have The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side. This is the Marple book that I think I'm up to. If you pick this one and it turns out I'm up to a different Marple book, I'll just read whichever Marple book I'm actually up to.
Yeah.
I have A Spoonful of Murder. I have Death Comes... Oh god, I'm running out of hands. Not hands, fingers. I have Death Comes to Pemberley. And then I have the Marlowe Murder Club. So have you got any preference?
I think with this one, I'm going to go with the Marlowe Murder Club.
Marlowe Murder Club.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just love the cover of it, to be honest.
The shiny.
It's very shiny. I mean, it's as simple as that, really. I mean, it's just, yeah, look at that. It's very good.
Have you seen the edges?
No, come on now.
Murder.
Come on. If you're a fan of mystery and that doesn't entice you in, I don't know what will.
4 books. 2 more to go. So what do you want to do next? Contemporary or fantasy?
I think we should go contemporary.
Contemporary. Okay. I might have to swivel again because I have more contemporary.
Okay, so my choice will be The Travelling Cat Chronicles.
Okay. Let's come back round. Travelling Cat Chronicles. Which is about a travelling cat.
I kind of figured that, yeah. Looks
That's
really
one
nice,
of my
yeah.
translated fictions.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so you've got fantasy left now.
Yes, best till last.
Or my favourite.
Yes, favourite till last.
So do you want to stick with adult fantasy? This one's an adult fantasy.
Alright.
It's fine to stick with adult fantasy, or do you want to go YA fantasy?
Well, let's go YA, shall we?
YA, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm going to go with this one.
The Extraordinaries by TJ Klune. Why this one?
Because I just know how much you love the author.
I do love
And
the
then,
author.
you know, and I know it's, you know, so I think it'd be a good one. And I keep going back to it, but the cover, I love the cover. It's all about the cover.
The cover.
The side, I mean, you know what I mean, the colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your choice.
So there we have 6 books. So we've got The Extraordinaries. Step this way a bit. There you go, and hold that. Travelling Cat Chronicles. The Marlowe Murder Club. Our Wives Under the Sea. I'm not holding it flat. Finna, I think, is how you say that. And Before They Are Hanged, which is definitely going to be the most challenging one. as usual, I will leave everything about these books linked down below. So if you want to know more about what they're about, check that down there. And thank you very much to Jez for being in this video.
You're very welcome. I'm proud to make an appearance and I hope it all goes well.
And for choosing my TBR. There are definitely books on here I wouldn't have got to anytime soon if it wasn't for this.
Okay.
So that's always the aim of this kind of thing, is to just diversify my reading. Even still within my own shelves, just helps me read things that I might not have got to for a while. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these. And I will see you in my next video.
Bye bye.